Hi everybody, Matt Bernier, Dan Illman, taking a look at another Pegasus World Cup contender profile, and we go to one of the more accomplished mares that we've seen in the past handful of years here in the United States, Stellar Wind. Most recently in the Breeders' Cup Distaff, things didn't work out the way I think everybody had thought they were going to, but going back to the Clement L. Hirsch over the summer, things really worked out quite nicely for Stellar Wind. We're going to take a look at that right now. The problem, Dan, that I have with her, not only from a speed figure standpoint, but boy, it's so hard to take a horse off of such a dud in the Breeders' Cup Distaff.
Although she had the excuse, if you really believe that the rail was dead and Stellar Wind was just plastered to the inside by Victor Espinoza. Kind of a questionable ride considering the way things were going on the Breeders' Cup Friday card. Even being on the dead rail, you wanted to see some run, however, for Stellar Wind. She didn't fire at all, but we do know that she has races and class. She was able to pop a 110 Beyer speed figure when taking down Beholder in 2016, and while she never got close to that Beyer level in 2017, she ran some good races as we saw in the Hirsch.
Now, when you saw that race in the Hirsch, and really her entire career, basically with the exception of her career debut or her second lifetime start as well, she's been in the tutelage of John Sadler. Now she is in the barn of Chad Brown in South Florida. Does that matter to you at all? Does that give her any sort of help getting closer to hitting the ball?
I don't think it's going to give help. Chad's great, but John Sadler's done a fantastic job with this mare. What it does is it might knock this horse's price down a tick or two. Her running style is she likes to be close. She likes to stalk. She has kind of the same running style as Gunrunner, and Sharp as Tekka is likely to set a pretty good clip up front. I'm not sure this race is going to be run to suit Stellar Wind, where she's going to have to try to move with Gunrunner. You know you got to get into Stellar Wind early. Gunrunner might leave her, in his rear view mirror on the turn.
Is there a scenario where you can see whether it's a speed-friendly track Saturday at Gulfstream or a number of other situations? Is there a scenario where she can get a piece?
Well, she's a speed-friendly track. I don't think she's faster than Sharp as Tekka coming out of the gate. I'm not sure she has the cruising speed of a Stellar Wind. And coming off of that last race, I'm not sure I really like Stellar Wind in this spot. Not taking away anything that she's done in her career.
She's had a phenomenal racing career. We'll find out. It sounds like this is going to be the final sort of swan song for her in the Pegasus World Cup. Looks like the odds are stacked against her, but Stellar Wind's done some good things, and maybe she can pull a bit of a surprise shocker here in the Pegasus.